Hello everyone, welcome back to the Excel 2016 training. In this video, we will look at page layout. The page layout helps you work with the header, footer, margins and a couple other options while you're in the page layout view. You can get to the page layout view using the View tab, and then you have the page layout button. Clicking that will convert and display the Excel spreadsheet to you in a page layout format. Now from here, let me clear this header. So we have a blank header. Let's make sure we have a blank footer as well. As I had mentioned a minute ago, that page layouts are good to work with headers and footers. So in order to add a header, just click there. This will display or enable the header and footer tools design tab. It's contextual, so once you're in the header or on the footer, this gets enabled. Once you're in there, you can customize your header, meaning you can add your own text in there, like company name or any kind of a disclaimer text. If you want to add it to every page, you can do that. Or if you want to use some default elements like the page number of pages, a current date, current time, file path, file name, sheet name. If you want to add some picture, you can use these elements to add here. For example, let me show you the page number. I just click that, and this now once you do this, you have page number at the top. At the top it may not make much sense. You could have your company name, and for example, I'll just put file name in there. That's the file name of this particular workbook, and it gets printed there. Now to the footer, you can also do the same thing. You can add whatever you prefer from here, and you can construct whatever is more applicable for you. Now by default, you also have few things here. For example, it says page 1 comma employees, which is the worksheet name, and page 1 comma this thing, which is the whole workbook name. You can also do page 1 of question mark. Page 1 of question mark will add similar to what you see, page 1 of 18. 18 is the total number of pages in this particular worksheet. So you don't have to manually add to each page, it will automatically add. So that's the beauty of this. In addition to this, you can also play with margins while you are looking at the document in a page layout format, because it kind of gives you a good idea. You can go to page layout, and from here you can play with margins a little bit. So if you want a wider margins or narrow, if I do narrow, so now I have the DL on the first page, and I can change the orientation. Now it's portrait. I can change it to landscape. Now as you can see, it's landscape mode, and I have more columns on a page. So you can also change with the size of the document to see how it actually looks depending on the page size. So it's kind of a neat little tool to play with, to have a good idea on how the document gets printed. And again, as I had mentioned before, it's not that common to print Excel spreadsheets. If you have to, then just print the portions that you like, and then make sure that your page breaks and your layout is designed or configured the way you want it to be. Well, that's it about the page layout, and I will see you in the next video.